Hi, my name's Andy Nathan. I'm with from Creative Smart Contractors. Thank you for registering for our free case study. We're excited to be able to walk you through how we helped a client make $17,500 on a property in 5 months. 5 months, 17,500. Two biggest numbers we're going to talk about today. So whether you're a landlord, investor, or someone looking for a hands-off solution, this case study is going to show you how we did this step by step. And I'll be honest with you, it's going to be a little bit brief because there's not much to say because we did all the work for people. I don't know how much else we can talk about, but we'll figure it out. So let's start with the basics. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, single-family home on the south side. We're not talking about some fancy mansion. We're not talking about some large multi. This is a single-family home that we basically went in, talked to the out-of-state investor. In fact, we originally approached him to just buy the property. The thing was, they wanted more than we wanted because they had a $70,000 loan balance on the property. So we realized the best way to work with him was to partner. And this is the great thing about real estate. Everything can be win-win if you structure it right. And our first goal was making sure that seller was paid off so all their debt was paid off. But this, again, wasn't just an ordinary sale. The house needed some work, and that meant that we couldn't just go out there and sell the property. We actually had to do things with it. So keep in mind when you talk about the numbers, $70,000 was the baseline that we had to do to sell the property. What we did was we created a note of memorandum on the property, letter of memorandum. I think I said that wrong. And when we did that, essentially gave us a stake in the property. This allowed us to go in and say, hey, we could work with you on the property, and we had everything spelled out in the contract. At this point, we started working on the rehab. Now, we funded and managed the entire $20,000 rehab process ourselves. Remember, Creative Smart Contractors, we're contractors. This is what we do. We fix everything, whether it's cosmetic, major issues. Now, there were some issues in this property. There's some plumbing leaks in the basement, some siding problems. There was an outdated kitchen. There was even an attic full of junk from a previous tenant that we had to clear out. Nothing major, but at the end of the day, it took time to fix all these things because there's a lot of things you have to do to make sure a property is set up right. So your kitchen, your bathroom, those are always all vital. Now, we've had bigger rehabs before, up to about $100,000, $150,000 on a single family. So this wasn't the largest, but keep in mind, we will handle all of it. And we did for this property from funding to project management in order to this to hit the market correctly. And that's really one of the biggest parts of this project is that, we go in, we take a look at the property, and then at this point, once we fix everything, we put that $20,000 in rehab. There's a little bit of holding cost that the owner might pay, but other than that, we're then going to go in, we're going to be ready to then list the property. Now, by the way, depending upon how you set this up, we can definitely work with you a little bit different and structure this individually per your deal. But when we go in to list the property, we list ourselves. I'm a licensed realtor with Kale. My partner's a licensed realtor he's with For Sale Realty. So my point is here, we don't charge a fee though, even though we're realtors. Obviously there's like some buyer agent fees. There's some other things that are standard practice that you have to pay out to your brokerage, but there's no hidden fees, no commissions on our end. We make our money with you at the end from the close, from the profit of the property. So how does this work? You have $70,000 for the purchase. There's $20,000 for rehab. Then at this point, we sold this property for $146,000, full market value. You take out some closing costs because we even paid for the buyer's closing costs. Took out about $25,000 off of that amount. And we were left with about, all said and done, around $35,000 in profit. This worked out great because, as I said, we had the partnership with the original seller. They got their originally $70,000 to pay off their loan, and then we split the profit with them. Everyone walked away happy. The other seller made $17,500. We did too. Like I said, we all split. Everyone's happy. Win, win, win. And by the way, another win. The buyer's happy as well. So that's the cool part about this process. It's a win-win-win-win scenario where the seller gets to sell a property, make a little extra cash. We come in and do all the work, and we get a little money for doing that, obviously. We're not doing this for free. Just so you know, this is not a nonprofit. And then in addition to that, a buyer gets a beautiful new house. This is how we like to do business. No upfront cost for you. No stress about selling, rehabbing, things of that nature. We handle everything. We fund the rehab, and then we split the profits with you. I can't keep saying win, win, win. So I'm just going to say this is not some $1,000 course or something like that, or hey, buy my next level. No, this is real stuff. If you're here in Chicago and you have a property and you don't want to do everything by yourself, let us help you. Whether you're buying that first property by yourself or whether you have a property you've owned for years and you just need to get rid of it, this is what we could help you do. If you're interested to chat more, we're always looking for new partners to work with on similar deals. So you could schedule a free consultation below and we'll walk you through the process step by step. Stay tuned, and then you can actually even see we'll give you more success stories, more case studies like this. In the meantime, I can't wait to help you with your next investment. But like I mentioned, this is not going to be that long case study that's 30, 40 minutes. That's pretty much it. I think we've walked through everything. If there's something that wasn't clear, let us know in the comments. Let us know when you schedule the appointment. Hey, I want to know about this. I want to know what you do with this. We're here to help. That's exactly why I said schedule a call. We'll definitely work with you. We'll definitely help you. In the meantime, thank you so much for listening. This is Andy Nathan from Creative Smart Contractors talking to you about how we help make a seller an extra $17,500 in 5 months. I know we keep mentioning that number. It's so cool. Thank you so much. Have a great day and a better week. From Creative Smart Contractors,